Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today's video is all about this makeup look over here. I wanted to try a version of a smoky eye that wouldn't be too dark but also a little bit more playful, so I played around with some blues and some grays. I use a whole bunch of new products that I haven't used before, but I'm so excited to share it with you. I really love how this makeup look turned out, and I feel like it's very kind of sexy and sultry, and it's just something very different for me. I don't really wear dark eye makeup, but I love this look. So if you guys are interested in this video, please keep watching. The foundation I'm going to use today is Benefit's Hello Flawless. It's an oil-free foundation with SPF 25 in it. I've been wanting to get my hands on this foundation for such a long time. I think I saw Daisy Perkins use this for the first time like very long ago, and I always remember her saying that this was probably one of her favorite foundations, and for some reason, I don't know why it took me so long to actually get the foundation, but I got it. So I was worried that I wasn't going to find my shade, but they actually had a full stock of like all the shades. So this is in the shade Toasted Beige, and it is the perfect, like when I say the perfect shade, I mean the perfect shade. Guys, I can't even tell you, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of that, and it is a kind of like a runny consistency. Like it's not going to feel too heavy on my skin. I'm actually shocked at how perfect the shade is for me right now. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing foundation. So I wore this foundation for the first time last week, I think, and when I used it for the first time, I couldn't believe how perfectly it fit into my skin. And you can just see like my face, my neck, my chest, my shoulders, everything just like looks like one color. Now I'm kicking myself even more because I have no idea why it took me so long to even try this foundation. I finally have it, and it is fire. Also, I did do my brows off camera. I used a brow powder for the very first time I do brow powder. I never use brow powders because I feel like my brows are so dark already, so I kind of just need something to like carve it out, which is why I always use a pomade. So for this specific look, I decided to go for a more softer brow and nothing like too carved out or anything. So I use the Foolproof Brow Powder by Benefit. For concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium. I've been using this concealer since I got it, and that was probably like a month ago. I don't wear a lot of makeup like you most probably think I do, but I really don't. I only wear makeup like on the weekends or after work if I've got to go to like an event or a meeting or something, but most times I'm not wearing makeup. But I mean, since I've gotten this concealer, I've been using it all the time, and I find like I'm just not using anything else. What am I doing? Plus I'm just showing off because my hair is clean, you know. Alright, let's get into it. Oh yes, come on concealer. Okay, I'm going to set under my eyes, and I'm using Maybelline's Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I haven't used this powder before. I got this powder in the week, I think. So I usually use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder underneath my eyes, and my friends always make fun of me because I always use that powder. So I'm trying something new. So this is dedicated to them. You know who you are. Let's go in with this setting powder. I like that it's got the sticker so that it kind of just doesn't fall out, I guess. Oh yes. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't smell like anything. Alrighty. I'm just gonna take away those creases underneath my eyes before I set. Ooh. So this powder says it sets, mattifies, blurs and smooths. It feels very light. I like translucent powders. I'm not for like those pressed powders. I don't really like pressed powders. The only one that I've been using was the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder to set my face. I really like the coverage on that thing because it does add extra cover. But if I could choose, I probably wouldn't use a pressed powder. I prefer using a translucent one like this. And most times I don't like a full face of matte because it does feel a little uncomfortable. So I like to kind of just set underneath my eyes. So I also put a little powder underneath over here just so that when I do add some contour that it is a little brighter on underneath. I mean, you can do this before your contour or after your contour. I just do it this way for some reason. But yeah, anyways, this one actually feels really good. I'm just going to dust it off because I don't want it to stay on for too long. Oh, that dusts away very nicely. And it's like super smooth, which is good. Yeah, that feels really nice, like super soft. It doesn't feel like it will crease, but I'm probably gonna have to like wear it throughout the day to see. It does actually feel very soft. I mean, it doesn't feel like it will crease. I like it. Ooh, you go Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline is blowing people's minds. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like when you buy a makeup product and you kind of spend your money on it and it doesn't work, like it's so depressing. I feel so depressed. Like I don't even know what to do with the product anymore because it just stands there and stares at me. I'm actually so glad that I picked this up because it is you guys, I'm so excited to use this next product. So for my eyes, I'm going to use the Naked Urban Decay Smokey palette. Look at that. How are you this nice? So what I love about a smoky eye is that you don't necessarily have to do a black smoky eye. Like you can do brown, you can do gray, you can do blue, you can do green. So I love the fact that a smoky eye is not just a black smoky eye. So in this palette, I see that they do stick with the theme of like the gray shades over here, but it also gives you like browns to play with. It also gives you shimmers to play with, and then they obviously have 3 different matte shades on that side. So I'm not going to do a full-on smoky eye. I'm going to do something that's just a little bit more updated. So I'm going to do something with a little bit of shimmer on the lid. But can I just say, like, the packaging of this thing, it is so beautiful. Whoever you are at Urban Decay design team, I appreciate you. I really appreciate you because this is a work of art. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to use is just for my whole lid. The first shade I'm going to use is the color Combust, which is this one over here. So I'm just going to use this as the base color on my lid. So I just use the shade Combust all over my lid as the base color, so it just helps all that darker shades to kind of blend in a lot better. The next shade I'm going to use is the shade Whiskey, which is this one over here. It's also a matte shade and it's a very nice sort of deep brown shade. So I'm just going to use that on the top of my crease. I do want to add a little bit more depth to the smoky eye, so I'm just going to use a shade called Extra Bitter in the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and it's this shade over here. I'm just going to use a little bit of that in my crease as well, so I don't want it to be too flat with grey shades, so I'm going to add a little bit of this in here. Alright, I'm just going to blend that out using a clean fluffy brush. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this one here, and it's called Dagger. So I'm going to go in with a more defined brush and just work that into the crease. In the palette, this just looks like a very deep space gray, but it's got a little bit of blue in it, which I like. And it's something very different for me. Like, I would never have chosen this color, but it's so nice. And then to intensify the crease even more, I'm going to go in with the shade called Black Market, which is the darkest shade in the palette. And it's also got a shimmer, but it just looks amazing. And I'm just going to use the same brush and just to focus that in the crease. So I'm just going to softly go over the edge of that grey just to blend it into the brown shades that I've put on before. And you really don't want to take the color away, you just kind of want to just blend it in softly. For my lid, I'm actually going to use a lipstick. So it's the new metallic lipstick by Smashbox, and it's the Always On liquid lipstick. It is in the shade Punked Rock, and it's a beautiful grey metallic shade, which just looks like that. It is absolutely amazing. Look how pigmented that is. So I'm going to use this on my lid as the lid color, and it's a lipstick, I know. I'm literally just going to paint it on. I'm going to add a winged liner to this look, and I'm using the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I love this eyeliner pen. It makes winged liners so easy. Alright, I'm going to use a black eye pencil by Clinique. This is the High Impact Custom Black Cajal pencil, and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to smudge it out a little bit using a flat shader brush. Alright, and then just to assist the smoky of the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with the shade Dagger, and I'm going to use that just on a small fluffy brush, and I'm going to smoke that out just a little bit lower down. Alright, I'm going to highlight the inner corner using my NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder. And this is in the shade Twilight, and it's a very pretty highlighter shade. For mascara, I'm using Benefit's Bad Girl Bang Mascara. This is the newest mascara, the latest release as well. Wow, that just gave me like a whole bunch of lower lashes, you guys. Wow. Oh, I wish I could use this on my top lashes hair, but I can't. I just can't. Okay, let's finish the skin. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's bronzing powder just to add some definition and some bronze. Okay, I'm going to use the Afterglow blush by Urban Decay, and it's in the shade Indecent. And I'm just going to add some of that to the apples of my cheeks, just for a little bit of color. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. And I'm just going to add some of that to the cheekbones. For lips, I'm using the NYX Slide On Waterproof Lip Liner, and oh, what's the shade? It is in Sugar Glass, that's the shade, and it's just a beautiful nude. I just use that all over my lips because I just want something neutral, because the eye like stands out quite a bit. So I think that's about it. Let me just set my face. I'm going to use the Glam Glow Glow Setter makeup setting spray, and just going to spray some of this on here. Oh, it smells amazing. Whew. Wow, I don't even know what smell that is. It's like candy floss. I think that's it for this makeup look. I really love how the smoky eye turned out. This is a smoky eye that I would wear. It's not sort of the conventional dark smoky eye look, but it's very edgy, and it's got some grays in it. It's got some blues in it as well, and I just love how the contrast plays together. I also love that I can make use of that lipstick, because I think that using it on my lips may have been a little much for me, but the fact that it's a matte liquid lipstick, it probably works as an eyeshadow, so I'm really happy about that. Okay guys, so that's it for this makeup video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!